Hello, dear Virgo. I will tell you today's horoscope for October 28th, 2024. A message of love, hope, and fortune awaits you. I know that heaven's blessings come for you. And the message for you on this day is the following. Hello, dear Virgo. I'll tell you today's horoscope. You won't always be right about everything you want or what you set out to do. You may be thinking about taking a trip with the excuse that you need to find yourself. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss your daily horoscope. Let's get started. Hours will pass and you will be totally incapable of openly expressing your feelings for that special person. You won't be able to maintain a relationship if you don't learn to more actively demonstrate your feelings for your partner. You will begin a stage of intellectual changes that will allow you to aspire to better job positions, and you have to take advantage of it. You will have some small setbacks, Virgo, but luckily they will be easy to solve. In the economy, you will be interested in following the advice of a colleague. In the professional field, you will obtain satisfactory results and you should make peace with that colleague from whom you have distanced yourself. You will live more peacefully. You have a few days ahead of you that are conducive to love and fun. You will also be very successful and have a great time today. You may soon meet a person who is very compatible with your purpose and tastes. Exercising, toning your muscles, and improving your mood will bring you back to balance internally, and you will be very well. Keep going like this. You will have a great deal of physical and mental energy. Try to escape from the city and the hustle and bustle. Your health will thank you. Sextile of your ruler Mercury, what you project, what you think of yourself and your reality, this will be what you will collect. This will be a different day in your emotional reality. Your fears about renewing a contract are in the past, and you successfully overcome your emotional crises and your job insecurities. Now a cycle of recognition opens, and you will be able to count on a stable and productive job. You see yourself as the center of the world and you feel like you own your emotions and your future. Your enthusiasm is contagious. And if you take away that touch of jealousy and possessive feelings, you will make whoever is by your side very happy. Be very active and constant in your professional ideas and seek to make intellectual strength what allows you victory in those territories, through the force exerted by Mars retrograde within your 10th house. In matters of love, you enjoy all kinds of situations where being able to destroy the old and make way for new things is what you have to do, since Pluto in your 5th house motivates you to be able to enjoy this type of renewing activities. The cosmic energy that arises from the action of the moon, associated by the aspect of your ruler Mercury in trine with Neptune, today creates an intense field of action that will bring you closer to a love from the past, an exciting adventure that was unforgettable at the time and now reappears to nuance in a refreshing way within your love reality, your sentimental life and affection in general. Before moving forward today, ask yourself if you did not leave any pending that could cause harm in your present. If so, cut it off forever so that your sentimental life is not affected by that type of situation. It is better that you do not overdo it by showing an overly egocentric attitude or with excessive personal attention, since you will tend to be very focused on yourself and little on the people who love you. In health, you know very well that you have to be very responsible for the internal energy and the spirit that you possess, since if you do not improve it, Saturn within your house of health can easily lead you to become ill. Take care of your eyes, which are somewhat sensitive these days, and if there is a family history of people with vision problems, diabetes, or other similar conditions, you need to go to the ophthalmologist. These days your health will not be all that good. Don't worry, it doesn't mean extreme illnesses, but you should take care of yourself because the weather is changing very abruptly and you might catch a cold. At work, you should be much more serious and responsible with your work. Don't worry about work situations that are hitting you now. Reality is better than you could have imagined. If you are looking for a job that suits your personality, you can get it sooner than you think. Good luck! Money and fortune, Develop very creative and beautiful ideas that will help you to be able to advertise your economic activities in a better way and with greater reach. This is very simple thanks to the Sun, Venus, and Mercury in your second house, money in sight, Virgo. Promising days are coming when the horn of plenty will come into your life, bringing with it prosperity and development. Follow your hunches. Today's astral rhythm. Sexual energy level for this day, moderate. Cosmic dynamics, the climate of equanimity and tranquility that surrounds you and favors making good decisions. Dangerous tendency, complicating your life with matters outside your concern and foreign to your personality. Advice, you should avoid pointing out the mistakes of others in a way that is too direct. Phrase of the day, always listen to your body. Relationship prediction. The best relationship today with Scorpio and Cancer. The most tense relationship with Sagittarius and Aquarius. Current compatibility, very good with Taurus and Virgo. Emotional advice, you will be greatly improving the interaction and emotional development that you currently have with your partner through selfless service to this person and showing a happy and smiling face. For this, retrograde Neptune and Jupiter from the couple house can help you. With the moon in your sign in your first house, your personality becomes very emotional and sensitive, something that can help you be less cold in terms of socialization and thus improve the connections you have with other people. Lucky number, 67. Your color, red. Universal number for this day for all signs, 9. Favorable hours in matters of love, money, and business for October 29th. They are given according to Eastern European Standard Time and you must adapt them to your national time. 5:10 a.m. 7:15 p.m. 5:20 p.m. 8:40 p.m. Lucky numbers and chance for you are 8, 15, 24, and 37. Good time to start looking out for your interests more than those of other people. It is important that you do this now. You can't afford to lose the things you've achieved and worked so hard for. Virgo, subscribe and activate the notification bell so you don't miss any video. A dream worries you and you feel it involves your partner. In reality, the dream reflects the need to be more honest and open with yourself. It may indicate that you are hiding something from your partner, and that fills you with fear. Today you will have the opportunity to prove your worth as a professional and worker by resolving an important situation. Approach the situation with humility and an attitude of service, using your experience to move forward. Celebrate your achievements. You are a more confident, healthy, strong, and proactive person. Take advantage of these moments to congratulate yourself on your past and future successes in terms of health and well-being. Virgo, if you feel like you got up on the wrong foot and that everything has been going wrong since you woke up, the best thing you can do is sit down for a moment, wake up completely, and think about whether things are really as bad as they seem. Most of the time, it's just us. There's nothing better for today than going out and doing what you enjoy the most, and better if it's in the company of someone you love. You must give importance to what really matters in this life, being happy. So forget about problems and everything that doesn't make you feel completely fulfilled. My dear friends, if you like our predictions, help us become even better by becoming a sponsor of the channel. All you have to do is click the thank you button, and with your help, we will continue to grow. A new relationship is likely to form soon, and it's likely to be with someone who is already in your life. Maybe it's someone you met in high school and only recently got back in touch with. Or maybe a coworker suddenly starts paying a lot of attention to you. Romance is definitely in the air today, so keep your eyes open for subtle signs from the people in your life. You'll be leaving behind attitudes from the past that only caused disagreements with your partner. You have to learn to forgive. Forgiveness is the basis of everything in life. If you hold a grudge somewhere in your heart, you will only get sick. Remember that this type of energy does not bring anything good to your life, so it is best to leave all that behind. Today the stars have a big surprise for you, because if what you are looking for is a partner, love will finally come into your life. Loneliness will no longer be your only way out. You need to open your eyes very well and, before everything, get to know the person well with whom you are likely to spend a lot of time. When you let a relationship become routine, everything begins to fall apart. This is a day to revitalize your relationship, because both you and your partner have walled up your hearts, and communication and affection do not flow naturally. The first thing is to tear down those walls. This morning, you have to melt into a hug. If you do not have a partner, there are few things that move us like love. Finding it is at the top of your list, and you put everything else aside when someone attracts you. The problem, like the one you had today, is that you get carried away by enthusiasm and leave no room for the mystery and gradualness necessary for romance. This is a day to consider what new areas you can cover. A time is coming for growth, and you must be prepared. But there is no successful growth without a plan in advance. How far do you want to go? Where else can you be productive? It is time to put it in writing, to be acting on firm bases and not relying on fantasies or frivolous promises. There are very good businesses on your work horizon, but before leaving for a different job, think twice about the step you are going to take and act with the firmness that characterizes your earthly sign. Stay alert. It is possible that a job offer will knock on your door. At first glance, this will not seem like a good option, since it will only be temporary, but behind that new position there may be surprises waiting. You are the one who sets the limit in all cases, the limit of what your body can give and how far it must go. Do not demand the impossible from yourself, because you could reach a point where you hurt the good state of your body. It is also important to recognize its possibilities and to fine-tune it based on them. You are in the middle of a healing wave, but your willpower is essential to be able to take full advantage of it. Good astral influences in your horoscope will allow you to find alternative solutions to old health problems. Try to eat foods with vitamin C, because it is possible that, due to the change in climate, you may have a cold. Avoid going out without having taken the necessary measures to prevent an illness. Visit your doctor regularly. Your health is very important. Do not wait for your competition to act. You must always be one step ahead of them. You will soon come out of your financial problems very well. The astral vibrations around you predict money in a few days, but now you may be somewhat tight financially. If so, don't think that this situation will last forever. On the contrary, starting today, when we are in cycle 8, everything will change positively for you. You need to give up certain conditions in your finances. You must completely abandon all those problematic or unreliable investments, since today is not an option. The best thing you can do right now is to strive to do your job well and take care of your finances. It is evident that your finances are not doing well at all. It is time for you to start saving a little more. It may be difficult at first, but over time saving will become a lifestyle for you, and you will realize that it has been an excellent decision. This period may bring some physical and mental exhaustion, Virgo. Be careful with extreme fatigue and activities that overload you. Take time to rest and recharge your energy. It will be essential for you to perform well at work and also to take care of your personal relationships. Make space in your schedule for recreational activities, having fun and sharing with friends and family. Don't put all your energy into work these days, as you could neglect other aspects that are also valuable to your life. Allow yourself to enjoy and live in the present, as by doing so, you will discover a renewed sense of tranquility and optimism. Virgo, it is important that you do not lose sight of how lucky you are. Remember that you are a very loved person and valued by those around you. People trust you and seek your advice and company. This week you could wake up with a feeling of negativity or bitterness. If so, try to counteract it immediately. As you start the day, Try to encourage yourself, remember your achievements and the qualities that make you unique. Facing the day with this positive mindset will be essential for a good relationship with yourself and for improving your relationships with others. Remember that bitterness is just a state of mind, and although we all experience it, it is better to eradicate it from within ourselves. Facing it from an optimistic perspective will reduce tensions in your environment and in your thoughts. It will be especially important to be present for someone who is very dear and who could be going through a difficult time, perhaps in the area of health. If possible, show your support with a call or a visit. Your company can be of great help and will let them know that they can count on you. Likewise, you could notice that someone in your environment tries to influence your decisions or try to control some aspects of your life. Virgo, remember that you have the ability to make your own decisions and to follow the path that best suits you. If this situation comes from a family member, such as your parents, try to remind them that you can face your own challenges. Maintain your autonomy and do not allow them to decide for you. Trusting your judgment and following your intuition will be the best way to progress right now. The universe is inviting you to experiment and venture out. You have passed up several opportunities due to fear of failure or making mistakes, and you may now feel that it is time to step out of your comfort zone. Remember that you can always get up if you fall. Life is about learning, and mistakes only help you grow. You have people around you who love and care about you, so don't be afraid to ask for help if you need it. Even if you have a bad day, try to organize your routine and consider going to bed earlier. Increasing your rest and energy will allow you to be more present and enjoy your achievements and relationships. During this week, you could face situations of mistrust or suspicion in your personal relationships. Some lies or misunderstandings that can no longer be sustained will come to light, causing some discomfort. A person you value highly could take an action that you interpret as betrayal or deception. This is likely due to a lack of communication, so before jumping to a conclusion, try talking to the person and seeking an explanation. It could be unfounded ideas or a misunderstanding that can be cleared up. If you intend to pay more attention to the people you love, now is the ideal time. You will have space in your schedule to share quality time with those who hold an important place in your heart, something you have been wanting to do for a long time. If you are thinking of making a recent relationship more formal, wait a little longer before making serious decisions. It is possible that the other person still has something to confess that you will not like. Give it time and you will see how the situation develops. This is a good time to reflect on past love difficulties and make sure you do not repeat patterns that can bring problems. If someone new tries to get close to you, do not close the door on them, as they could become a great friend over time. This period is a good time to pay attention to certain excesses, such as staying up late, consuming alcohol, tobacco, or unhealthy foods, which can affect your well-being in the long term. Cutting back on these habits will be key to feeling in top form and avoiding health problems later on. It is also a good time to be honest with yourself and with the person you are meeting. If you have any secrets or important aspects that you have not yet shared, talk about them honestly and give both of you space to decide how to move forward. You will notice that you have people around you who really support you, more than you imagine. However, you could also detect that some rules or agreements established in your work environment are being broken. If so, do not let this affect you. Raise your voice in defense of what is fair and do not allow injustice to go unnoticed. Do not be afraid to face these situations, as you can always find new opportunities. Also, remember that your superiors should not represent a figure of fear for you. It's essential that you learn to develop a relationship of respect without feeling intimidated, as this will improve your confidence and allow for a healthier work environment. Taking time for introspection is a good practice for this week, Virgo. Take moments to reflect on your achievements, your mistakes, and your future goals, but make sure you don't fall into isolation. There is a very fine line between taking time for yourself and locking yourself away in a solitude that you don't need. Take advantage of this opportunity to improve your health by incorporating simple habits, such as drinking more water. You can choose herbal tea or natural water, which will help you stay hydrated and full of energy. This period also gives you a lesson in discernment. Observe those around you and clearly define who you can trust with your thoughts and who you cannot. There may be people in your life who are not completely trustworthy. Keep this in mind to avoid future problems. Do not take on all the problems of your loved ones. You have many more things to do on your own to always be aware of the people around you. You must have the ability to see them as you need and realize their true intentions now. If you really do not have anyone in your path and you know that you want that in your life, then that means that someone could arrive at the same time that you have marked in your head for a while now. Intuition tells you that something very positive is coming for you in love, Virgo. Do not get lost now in how much you are trying to overcome. Do not get lost because you are fine. You have something in your life, but you only realize it when you do not have it. That is very wrong for you. There is nothing wrong with fighting with others for what you believe in. What is wrong is doing so by inflicting violence on the matter, especially physical violence. You should not fall into that, Virgo. And this was the horoscope of the day for you. Consider subscribing if you liked it. I hope this reading has helped and brightened your day. Blessings.